Now, time for the WSAV Friday Night Blitz Highlight Show, sponsored by McDonald's.
Welcome to the Friday Night Blitz. We are so glad to be with you. I'm Joey Lamar, joined by the great Kobe Zach.
Appreciate you slipping great in there today.
Yeah, hey, you
fired me up.
Hey, you paid me, so you know. All right, we got 19 games tonight, and we're very excited. Let's get started in Pooler, where it is cooler apparently. Warner Robins and New Hampstead. A really fun matchup at Pooler Stadium. Warner Robins up, but New Hampstead defense, they came to play early on. They take the quarterback down by any means necessary here. He's dropped in the backfield on the read option. Warner Robins would punt, and New Hampstead with great field position. And Rashawn Terrell finds Ben Hockman for a first down.
Shot. What a catch.
Well, thank you for that. Yes. Then later in the drive, New Hampstead near the goal line, and Rashawn Terrell finds his tight end for the score, and it's a touchdown. But it's Warner Robins who gets the win in this one, 34-22.
Yeah, we're going to move right on over to Savannah Country Day, hosting undefeated Toombs County. Now, I talked at 4 about how dynamic this Toombs offense is, and they kept pushing tonight, up 20-7 in the first. Devin Wadley is stopped behind the chains, but Wadley in this offense just kept pushing all game. Here he is a play later, spinning out of a tackle to push for a first down. And the very next play, Wadley, who else, pushes the pile to make it into the end zone, makes it 27-7, and Toombs stays undefeated with 33-21 W.
All right, let's go out to the Hill. Richmond Hill taking on number 4 ranked Valdosta. Early on, Richmond Hill's defense making a statement. Valdosta backed up deep in its own territory, and Richmond Hill drops the ball carrier for a 2-yard loss. Then 2 plays later, on third down, the quarterback rolling to his left, but big number 92, Tad Christman, he will bring him down and force a punt. Richmond Hill started at Valdosta's 38, and they made the number 4 team in the state pay for that. Joshua Troop on the touchdown. Richmond Hill upsets the number 4 ranked team in the state. Wildcats win 35-14.
I don't think there's been a week this whole season where Richmond Hill has not surprised us.
Wow.
Keeps having it.
That's a big win.
We're going to move on to undefeated Bullock Academy at St. Andrews. And if you love high-velocity air raid football, look away, because we've got wing T from both offenses. But it seems to work out for Bullock, though, as Hubbard slips away, picks up a huge gain on the first drive. Same drive near the goal line. It's Hubbard again. He's going to get the carry for the touchdown to put Bullock up 6-0, and this defense played great too. St. Andrews tries its own wing T, but that play is blown apart by the Bullock Academy defensive line, and the Gators pitch a shutout. Number 3 of the season, by the way. They win at 55-3.
All right,
50-0.
All right, let's move on to Windsor Forest taking on Islands. And this one has some key plays on special teams. Islands down 12-0. Then they score a touchdown to cut it to 6, but the snap, oh my goodness, is fumbled. The extra point is blown up. Now, Windsor Forest punting out of its own end zone, and the snap is over the punter's head. He would fall on it, but that results in a safety. Groves cuts into the deficit, but Islands could never overcome the opportunities like this one. As they fumble the snap, they would get it back, but would not be able to punch it in for the score, as it is Windsor Forest who picks up the win tonight, 33-14.
Not the cleanest game, but a game nonetheless.
A win is a win. A win is a win.
A win is a win. Moving on now, we've got Beach taking on Groves at Savannah High Stadium. We're going to pick this one up in the second. Groves down 28-0. Looking for anything on offense. They find some here. Trenton Tukes to Michael Brown. That will move the chains. Now, later in the drive, don't be deceived by Tukes' size. Big boy can run. He finds an edge after shedding several defenders. Now he's carrying several defenders. Tukes with the big gain, looking to get Groves onto the board, but third down, trouble with the snap. Groves gets it back, but they cannot find any points on that drive, and Beach comes up on top, 43-18.
All right, that's back-to-back wins for Beach. Let's stay in the hosted city. Calvary Day at Johnson, and it is homecoming for the Adams Smashers. Hey, you can't let somebody take a picture with your girl. You know what I mean? You can't do that. All right, Johnson trailing 28-0, but they pick up a nice game here. Malik Brown with the rush. Johnson looking to put some points on the scoreboard, but later in the drive, Johnson throwing a deep ball. But this pass is intercepted. The sophomore, Emerson Lewis, comes down with the ball. Calvary Day will go back on offense. And Calvary Day would make the turnover hurt. It's another sophomore, Caden Jones takes the carry, he gets the corner, and he gets to the pylon for the score. 35-0 at this point. Calvary Day wins 49-7.
I was on the homecoming court, by the way, in high school. Didn't win.
Oh, wow.
But I was there.
Wow, that's impressive now.
You could see me. Moving on, we've got Portal traveling to Claxton to take on the Tigers. Portal's got the ball. Harold Washington goes down the middle. He's able to make it past several more Claxton defenders than he thought he was at first. That's going to be a first down, and Portal would finish the drive that they started. Samari McBride gets it, and he's able to find his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Claxton now trying to do whatever they can. They're going to have a fourth down. Tigers are going for it. Dallas Hill gets it out to Derwin Bruton, but this one's out of bounds. And Portal comes up with a shutout. They win this one 35-0.
All right, let's go out to Ludowici. That's Long County as they host Jenkins. This is a big region matchup here. Long County doing whatever it takes to get some yards. And here they're going to try to get the corner, but they're going to be forced out of bounds. However, it was a good pickup, though. So first down, we're going to move the chains. Later in the drive, Long County is going to do Long County things. They're going to hand it off. That's what they do. Another chunk play and another first down. And now Long County going to the air, all right? They're going to throw one up. Quarterback scrambles. He's going to find Christopher Hatfield. He is wide open. He said, give me the ball. First down there. However, they would not score on this drive as Jenkins wins by the skin of their teeth, 18-17.
What a game. Now we're going to finish this segment with Appling County at Tattnall County. And Appling County is going to start off with it after we see some jumping jacks here. They're really getting after it on the sideline. It wasn't that cold.
Very important jumping jacks.
It's Jaden Miller with the football. He's going to find his way all the way past the Warrior defense, almost in the end zone, but he's stopped just short. This will take us too early in the third quarter now. Tattnall's got it. DJ Riles gets it and gets a great gain here. Dodging defenders left and right. He's going down into Appling territory. Now Tattnall still looking for its first points, and Riles is able to get into the end zone here to put Tattnall on the board for the moral victory. But those were the only actual points that Tattnall would score all game. Appling wins it 42-7.
All right, big win for Appling County there. All right, that was fun. That was fast. Kobe, let's go for round two.
Coming up on the Friday Night Blitz, we have some 8-man football. Bedelia Heritage and Memorial Day.
And we will have our performance of the week. Is it Rashawn Chewell's performance against Warner Robins?
You're watching the Friday Night Blitz on WSAV. Go Hawkeyes!
Welcome back. Now, time for the WSAV Friday Night Blitz Highlight Show. Sponsored by McDonald's.
All right, what you heard was the drum line for Johnson having a little fun as they were having homecoming, celebrating homecoming, and they celebrated homecoming, not with a win though, they did lose to Calvary Day, but still had fun.
Still homecoming. I mean, it's the whole week leading up to it, it's all the festivities.
It was fun. All right, let's go to some more games, and we're gonna start this one off with, it's South Effingham and Bradwell Institute. I'm gonna start with Bradwell's Jacoby Paisley. He's the star of this play. He was all over the place. No one could seem to bring him down. Look at that going right, coming back left,
going backwards. I'm sure the coach loves that when you're going.
He ran about 80 yards on that play and picked up 40. Okay. Now Bradwell getting ready for a big play here, and it's Dwayne Chapman open downfield. He's going to bring it home for a touchdown. And look, South Effingham did get a little upset. You're going to watch the defender. Takes his mouthpiece out, slams it on the ground. All right, then they go for the extra point. That one is good as well. Bradwell, great energy for the home team as they go into the half. And Bradwell still gets the win, 39-27.
Okay, now let's head out to Bluffton, where a game we talked about earlier, they're taking on Colleton County. We start in the second quarter, 1 minute to half. Colleton has the ball. It's a handoff. That'll give you just enough yards for the first down. Now they're going to keep it on the ground. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But not the same result. Colleton pushed back for a loss, so I guess it was broke. And the Bluffton defensive line gets a stop there, and it's back and forth. Colleton gets it back, goes back to the ground. They're going to make it right near midfield here, but unfortunately would not find the end zone on this possession. And Bluffton wins it 34-3.
All right, good win for Hayden Gregory and company. Let's go to Benedictine and Wayne County. Benedictine with a new quarterback after the one they had last week. Stephen Cannon was hurt in that game, and we'll start with Wayne County with the ball. And this is like, I don't know if this is the tush push or I don't know what's going on here, but, you know, the defense is driving his feet, offense driving his feet.
I think you call it rugby is what you call it.
Yeah, that's what that looked like because he was going sideways. They want to go forward. All right, Benedictine looking to get ahead early in the game. However, they get lost in the Jackets, unable to make it down too far as they wanted. But let's go a little bit later. Dylan Tyler leading this play. He takes the ball to the side, trying to get as many yards as he can, and Jashawn Cooksey stops him, brings him down. But it would be Benedictine who gets the win tonight, 40-0.
Yeah, big bounce back game for them after what happened last week. Now let's go to some 8-man football. We got Vidalia Heritage taking on Memorial Day, where we've got another homecoming. Memorial Day leading 20-14 with 4 minutes left in the second quarter. They go for the deep ball. Nice shot, by the way, but it's picked off. Jackson Franklin doing the honors. Vidalia Heritage.
I appreciate that.
Takes over possession.
Good.
Thank you.
Yes.
For being thanked. However, on the ensuing drive, Vidalia Heritage would give it right back to Memorial Day. Mel Flowers setting up Memorial Day with some great field position after 2 minutes. Isn't 8-man great?
It is, yeah.
Just got a ton of ball in the air, no wing tee. Anyways, with seconds remaining in the half, Memorial Day is going to complete the pass. However, the receiver is ruled out of bounds, so it's an incomplete pass, and the half comes to an end. And now that's going to be Memorial Day 40, Vidalia Heritage 20 for your final.
All right, congrats to Zane Rowland on the win. Now we go to Beaufort, where they hope to get a win against Bishop England, and Bishop England has the ball. And on the pass play, it is complete. However, it doesn't go too much further than that, and that will lead to a 4th down. Beaufort now having possession, and it's another pass, and he's fighting off a couple defenders, but Bishop able to take him down, but not before a 1st down. Then on the next play, it's a handoff to the running back, and he makes a big play. He is going to almost get Berkeley, but he falls just short. However, it will be Bishop England who wins this one tonight, 31-14.
To the Borough, we've got Evans in town against the Blue Devils. Now, we saw Evans last week, too, or earlier this week, and they played really well against South Effingham. But Chop Heath is going to start the scoring with just a 1-yard run here. That'll give Statesboro a 7-0 lead. But Evans answers right back with a huge touchdown run here, 45 yards by Bryson Crew, and this would tie it up at 7 points apiece. What a run. He's got to be tired after that one. I'm tired watching that. Statesboro back. Now they're going to get a touchdown pass here. It's Beckham Jared to Rashad Shavers.
Yeah, that's a great play call right there.
Now it's 14-7, and Statesboro is going to win it 21-13.
All right, back-to-back losses for Statesboro. All right, now let's go to Columbia County, where Greenbrier and the Wolfpack looking to climb in the region standings, facing Effingham County. But it was a tough night at the office for Greenbrier. The Rebels would add to their score here in the second quarter, make it 21-0. And the Wolfpack trying to respond. Braden Stevens hands it off to Dylan Lamb for a nice game. But a couple plays later, Stevens airing it out, trying to go for a deep ball. But this pass is intercepted. Effingham County with the pick 6. And the Rebels win this one 37-7.
He's still running. That's how fast he was going. Now we're going to move on to Screven County, looking for their 3rd win of the season and 2nd in region play. And this team wastes no time getting onto the board. We've got Abram Hilton. He's going to take the handoff, and he's going to outrun every single defender on his way to an even further touchdown than the one earlier. This one is 64 yards. I'm even more tired watching this one.
House call.
Now kicker Luke Hins is going to hit the extra point to make it 7-0 Gamecocks. Now the Gamecocks are on defense. Savannah facing 3rd and 1 at midfield, but Tony Ball and Mayan Fulcher drops the runner for a loss. Now Savannah's forced to go for it on 4th down, but similar outcome. Tony Ball is going to drop this runner into the backfield, and Screven County is going to beat Savannah tonight 21-0.
Tough night for Savannah High. All right, now it's time to hand out some accolades, look at our performance of the week, our play of the week, and our shot of the week. Let's start with the performance of the week. It's a team award. It's Richmond Hill. They close out Wildcat Field with a win over the number 4 ranked team in the state, Valdosta. Richmond Hill almost guaranteed a spot coming out of one of the toughest regions in the state, some say the nation, for the 2nd consecutive year.
It's not like it was a 1-point game either. They won pretty handily.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to go to our play of the week now. It's coming from Warner Robins in New Hampstead. We got the fake give slip by the tight end for the easy touchdown. Great play call by Kyle Hawkman.
All right, and now we go to our shot of the week. This one comes from New Hampstead and Warner Robins, and it's Rashawn Truell to Ben Hawkman for the first down. And that is number 6 for me for a shot. Come on, Kobe.
It's hard to get him when you've got 10 wing T offenses, too.
Come on, Kobe. I know you can do better. I know you can shoot really well. What do we have coming up next week, Kobe?
Yeah, we've got a few games that we're looking forward to next week. That'll be Southeast Bullock and Long County. And this game will have some playoff implications. And then, of course, the rivalry between Vidalia and Toombs County. That's always fun. And a quick note, there will not be a game of the week next week, unfortunately, but that will return come November 1st.
All right, wow. So that one is in the books. We had a really fun time tonight. Can't talk enough about that win by Richmond Hill over Valdosta.
Like I said, we talk about them every single week about how they're overperforming themselves every single week. I think we just got to set the goalposts a little bit farther.
All right, for Kobe Zach, I'm Joe Lamar. We'll see you guys next week.